Hey guys, so this is a simple demo of the job application automation system, abbreviated as JAS, JAAS. So I'll just walk you through the code setup and how to use the scripts and the application as a whole. So let me just open up my terminal. You'll need two terminals, one for running the backend and one for the running the client application. So let me just cd into my code base here. I'll do the same here. So if you're doing it for the first time, you would probably be git cloning the repository that's there, and you'll run npm install on both the backend and the client directory. So this is the application directory. You also need to set up the .env file, so you can look at the .env.example. So this is the basic structure of the environment file. I already have the environment set up, so I can just do npm run dev here to run the backend, and it should start the backend. And here, if I run npm run dev, it's the backend. So if I need to go to the client repository and then run npm run dev, and that should start the client application. Let me just open up my browser, and we're going to go to localhost 3001. That's where the client application is, the front end. So once this loads up, you'll be able to see the your job application stuff that's there. The demo application, this is my second time recording this, so I already have one here. But I'm going to create a campaign again. But we'll use this as the base. We'll borrow scripts from the previous campaign. So I'll just duplicate that and wait for it to load it. And I'm going to create a new campaign. I'm going to say demo v2 job applications. And in the raw HTML, you need to fetch it from the job boards here. So I'll just go through the process again. So usually when you go to the Canadian job board, you'll just have an empty field that you need to enter the keywords that you want. So here you can just look for, I'm looking for full stack role. So I'll just do full stack and city of province, all of Canada. And I also want to make sure of one thing here. Advanced, you have a lot more filters that you can add to this. So one of the filters that I want to add is the job board that it is coming from. So job source. So posted on job bank is the jobs posted on the job banks, Canadian job bank thing. The rest are from different job portals. So the way they handle the structure and application process is different. Right now, my script, these scripts that I'm using are specifically for this job board. So I can just click on view results, and it should show me the list of all the jobs that are there for full stack developer role. So all you need to do is go to the developer console and click on here. Here you can see that all the job all the job cards are in a single div. I can just edit it and I'll just copy everything because here it's difficult to edit it. We'll edit it in our application. I copied the entire div and the rest of it. So I'm going to paste it here and save. This should add the demo v2 here. Yeah. Let me just clean this HTML up a bit. I don't need this div. And at the end, I don't need the tailing div tag at the end. Once the cleanup is done, you can save your HTML content, and we can go to the save. Yeah, we can write our cleanup script. So the cleanup script is pretty simple. You can give ChatGPT this input, and from the guides thing, you can look at the or maybe the examples.txt. Here you have example raw HTML input, and you have the raw HTML, the clean JSON. So you can give this the script and the raw HTML and ask ChatGPT to modify the cleanup script to fit your HTML structure, and you should get a script. For now, I'm going to use the Java application, a script that I've already written and verified that it works. Also, because if this job board is the same, so you can reuse your script if you're applying for the same job board. So if I change this thing to full stack to another keyword, I can still use the same script because the jobs are coming from the same website. So let me just paste in my scripts here. Once the script is pasted in, you can save and you can run your script. While the script executes, you can see the script logs here, and these are the cleaned up content. So once you have all the content here, you can edit and change stuff that you need to. Say, for example, if I don't want jobs that are under a certain annual pay, right? Say, I don't want to work for $25 an hour. I can just click edit, and I can remove the specific job from the list and save it. So this is my cleaned up job listings. So once that is done, you can go to your fetch job script, and here you can, I'm going to copy this script that I already have. So this script basically just goes to each of the links that are there here, and it fetches the entire HTML content and saves it to into this JSON file. So jobs raw HTML content. So if I can click run, and it will start fetching them. It's fetching all the HTML content here. Once it fetches all 13 of it's done fetching. Okay, I added only 5 here for loop. Yeah, I'm only fetching 5, the first 5 to test out all the scripts. You can do only one so that you're not using more tokens, just fetching what you need to until you assure all your scripts work. And then you can go ahead and run these scripts for all the jobs that you have. Let's look at the raw HTML content. So all the main .html is a HTML content from the website. It is cleaned up a bit. That is, it removes the script tags, it removes the styling tags, and it removes the headers and a few other things, and it saves it here. So the how to HTML here is because it's a quirk of the job board that I'm working with. If you go to a job listing, you don't really have the recruiter's email in this. You need to click a button here that has show how to apply, and the portal will make a request to the backend to fetch the emails. So that's the content that I just added that functionality to the script as well. So once we have the raw HTML, we need to clean it up into a JSON. I'm going to take my script that I have for that and paste it, edit, paste it here, save it. So the script pretty much just takes the entire raw HTML and any other content that you have, relevant content that you have here, and it's going to use this prompt to generate a JSON file. So you can just click run, and it should make requests to OpenAI. I think I should have added a sleep delay, increase the sleep delay a bit, because I'm pretty sure the 5th iteration is going to the token limit for OpenAI, the upload token limit for OpenAI. Working with sleep time of 5 is better because you'll not be using too many tokens. That way, yeah, it errored out at the last one. But you still have the rest of the jobs that got processed, only the last one will error out. So you can see the content is formatted from the raw HTML into proper usable JSON with contact emails, the job posting text, this is the job description, and the job posting link. the job posting text actually has information regarding the company, the company name and location, salary, workplace, and like all the other information that's needed. It's all here. And once you have all the content, all the JSON, OpenAI rate limit, it hit the rate limit here. But that's fine. This error, if you have any errors in your cleanup or things like that, these errors will get carried over into in the next script, and is going to ignore the entries, job entries that have errored out, and it will process the rest of the entries that you have. So I'm going to copy my email generated email, no, email generation script. This is also pretty straightforward. It just takes your resume. It uses this prompt to send your resume to OpenAI, and it also adds in all the job information that we got from our previous step. You can also add in other information like link to your resume and the portfolio links and stuff like that. You can add in more instructions or edit instructions as you need, right? Once you look at the email generated, if you want to tweak it, you can change those instructions to reflect that. Once that's done, you can check out the rest of the code, and I'm gonna run it. That was fast. No. Oh, I forgot to save it. Anyway, once I run it, save it and run it, if you are editing a file and you go to another tab, another file, whatever file you're editing, it gets saved. But once you come back, you need to edit and you need to click edit and change things. So once this error generating email is from error carried over from our job cleanup JSON where it hit the rate limit, right? So it just carries over. Yeah, you can see there's another error. So once the script gets done executing, it'll update the generated emails JSON. So now you have the HTML body, HTML subject, the email subject. Check out and see if you have all the stuff that you need. So this is an error from the previous one. It says this for the specific job listing, the job title is missing from the job posting that we got the information from. So you can edit your prompt to if you don't want to error out if job title is missing. If you want to have a placeholder title, you can edit the prompt to reflect that. But I don't want to send out emails with misinformation, so I'm just putting a little bit more cautious there. Yeah. So once this emails are generated, so I also have the prompt that gets that is being used to generate the emails, just so that I know I can debug and see what content is missing. Right. Once I have the emails generated, I have 2 emails generated out of 5. One errored out in job cleaning JSON part, and one errored out in email generation script. But once that is done, I'm going to go to the send emails script. I'm going to copy my send emails script from here. And I'm going to edit, paste it here, save it, and I'm going to run my send emails script. So the send emails script just takes it and sends it. For now, I have a test email here that it sends it to. I'm not sending the emails to the actual HRs right now. I'm going to check if the emails are getting generated properly first, and then send it to the recruiters. So if I go to my Gmail and reload, all that both the applications that got generated are in my inbox here now. You can see the email that got sent. You can find my resume attached. This is the link to the resume and the link to the portfolio. So this is the link to the resume and link to my portfolio. So yeah, you can also check the rest of the emails. So here it did not put it in the body, it put it at the bottom, but it added it here nonetheless. Sometimes if it hallucinates or it messes up, the emails are not gonna have these things. So if that happens, you can just go into the application, edit email JSON, and you can edit the email JSON here needed. This needs a better UI to edit emails and such, but for now it works. So yeah. Once the emails are sent out, I'm going to just make sure I'm sending the emails to the right people. I'm going to copy the key for the email is email to. So I'm going to take that, and here too, I'm going to say edit email data dot email to, right? No, email data email dot email to. I think that's the structure if I'm not wrong. Email data dot email and email to. So yeah, once I have that, yeah, I can save. I can run it again, and this time it's not going to send the email to me as test. It's going to send it out to the recruiter. But you can still, let me open up my other mail that I'm using for BCC. Blank carbon copy. Here's the application. So these are the two emails that got sent out right now. So if I click here, this is the exact email that the other email was sent when we were testing it. So this is the latest one that we got. Wait, did it send the emails? Yeah, successfully sent out. And we should be, so this is sent to that, but we are BCC to the uh, application. So I got the email here as well. Right. So this email application got sent out to the recruiters. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire application. This is nowhere polished enough. It's a little buggy and it has a lot of quirks that you need to work with and fix a lot of bugs. But for now, it does work. And if you have scripts that you have written for specific job boards, you can share it with people online, and maybe other people might find it helpful. I'm going to put in the example, and in the example.txt file there are going to be scripts for the Canadian job board specifically. But if you want to add more scripts for other job boards, you can create a PR if needed. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire application. And yeah, thanks for listening to the entire demo. See you guys. Oh, make sure you read the article associated with it and the guide.